there, beauty ravers, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Raven, and this is where I like to rave about beauty. If you would ever so kindly hit that like and subscribe button to become part of my little family here on YouTube, it means so much to me. Now without further ado, let's jump on into the video. I thought today might be fun to do a little affordable makeup look because I do have quite a bit of affordable makeup. I know not everybody has the kind of money to be spending on a bunch of makeup that maybe you're not sure you're even going to use. I know that it can be a little bit intimidating trying new brands if you haven't obviously heard of them. For one, if you haven't heard anything about them, that's kind of scary. And two, if they're more expensive, it's a little bit scary in case you don't end up liking it. So I completely understand that. So I decided I would make this video for people who want to venture into new makeup, but don't want to spend a whole bunch of money doing so. I thought this would be fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get right into it. I have in front of me 3 palettes that are dupes for 3 high-end palettes. I actually picked them up today from my e.l.f. outlet. The first one I picked up today is from ccolor, and this is the Sundown palette. This is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. This is what it looks like. I actually picked up 3 ccolor palettes, and those are the palettes we'll be playing with today. And I've never tried them, but I found them at my local e.l.f. outlet, and I figured why not try it because this palette was $3.99. I don't think you can beat that. I did look it up, and on ccolor's website, it does retail for $10. Again, I've never tried this brand, so we're gonna swatch it together and see if it's even worth buying it for $4, but I mean, I figured I'd take the risk. It's $4. What am I gonna do with that? Buy a bag of chips? I could have, but now I can't. The next one we have here is the ccolor Fairy Tale palette. Now this is a dupe for the Too Faced Clover palette, and this is what it looks like. This one at e.l.f. outlet was $4.99, and on ccolor's website it is $12. The third one we have here today is the ccolor Fairy Tale 2 palette. Apparently this is a dupe for the Gingerbread Spice palette, and this is going to be a full face makeup look of affordable makeup. Stay tuned for all of that, but I just want to do some swatches first with you guys and find out how these swatch because I'm kind of excited. First off, I want to swatch the Sundown palette because I think this is the one I'm most excited for. Okay, so right off the bat, they feel really creamy. That's a good start. This palette does not have names on the shadows, so I'm just going to swatch this really quickly for you. Wow. What you doing, ccolor? What you doing? Let's try and do that one over. I'm gonna swatch that one again too. Okay, that one builds pretty well. Alright, so this is the palette. I will say it's not the best palette I've ever touched, but I mean, for $4, I'm not mad. Honestly, they feel really nice. I will say that. I do think the shimmers are where this palette shines over the mattes. There is 15 eyeshadows in this palette, but 7 of them are shimmers. So even just for those shimmer shades, as long as they work well on the eye, $4 really isn't bad. I'm not mad at this whatsoever. So now we're going in with the Fairy Tale palette. This palette also does not have shade names, so bear with me. That shade is kind of streaky. It also has sequins in it, and I'm not a fan. Is this a duochrome? What? I don't know. I never had the Clover palette. I was never interested in the Clover palette. But this looks like a duochrome. Did they give me a duochrome for $5 along with a whole nother... My elbow really ruined that swatch. I'm gonna swatch it again. Hold on. Guys, do you see that shift? It's like red and then black. Oh my god, this is so pretty. For this shade alone, I would buy this palette. I'm not gonna lie. So that is the rest of the palette. I am not mad at all. Actually pretty pleasantly surprised. Now we are going to swatch the Fairy Tale number 2 palette. Yikes. Alright, this is the Fairy Tale 2 palette. Alright guys, those are the swatches. Now let's dive on into the tutorial. Alright guys, I have already gone ahead and moisturized using my vitamin C GNC cream. And this vitamin C cream is only $2.99. I actually have like 5 more because this is one of my favorite moisturizing creams. It is simply just vitamin C cream, but for my face I feel like it works really well. It helps me feel hydrated. I just really like it. And then I have primed my eyes using my NYX pigment primer. And this retails for $6.50 on NYX website. I actually did buy this when they were having a 40% off sale. Mine I think came to like $3.90. $4 basically. So yeah, they do have sales sometimes. Plus $6.50 for a primer really is a good deal. And this primer, I swear by it. I love it. It makes my shadows pop and stay. They don't crease. I really like it. I think for this eye, I want to play around using the Sundown palette. Now I didn't originally plan on my brushes being affordable, but as I was looking at my brushes, I remembered most of my favorite brushes are super affordable and from Amazon, so they're super accessible too. I really like the ccolor brushes. I think they work really well. They're stiff, but not like super stiff. Like they're still soft, but I don't like when a brush is too soft because I feel like it doesn't hold the shadows or blend the shadows evenly. I don't really like when my brushes are too soft, but I also don't need them hard as a brick either. So I feel like this is that perfect brush for me. That and my Jessup brushes. This is another just big fluffy brush. I love my Jessup brushes. These are also very affordable and also on Amazon. I love them. I live by them. I think that ccolor and Jessup are about the same quality in my opinion, but I definitely recommend them. I cannot exactly remember how much my brush sets from both of these brands were, but I believe the ccolor one was like $15 for like 14 brushes or something like that. That's super incredibly affordable, and yeah, I love them. And it's same with the Jessup. I will link both of them down below if you guys are in the market for some good brushes that don't cost a ton. Now I am going to start off using my Jessup 142 concealer buffer brush, and I want to use this yellow. I want to use that in my upper crease. Now we're just going to blend that shadow out. That's looking really pretty actually. The shadow blended out so nicely. Now I want to use this burnt orange shade. I'm just going to be applying that to my actual crease in the inner portion using my Jessup 223 Petite Eye Blender. That shadow did take a few layers to get the intensity I'm looking for, but I think it did get there, so I'm not mad. Now I'm just going to blend that shade upwards into the upper crease using my ccolor number 9 brush. Now just going in with that same Petite Eye Blender brush from Jessup. I just quickly wiped it off using my quick changer. I'm going to go in with the red, and I'm going to be taking that in the outer portion of our actual crease. Now I'm just going to blend that shadow out using the same ccolor number 9. Oh, this is crazy. This is $4. How is it working this well? Guys, it's blending so seamlessly. I thought I was going to have a hard time blending. I thought I was going to have to put a lot of work into this, and it's honestly applying like some of my high-end makeup. So I am really happy with this. Now I do want to try deepening this look using this dark brown right here. And to apply that, I'm going to be using my 234 Jessup Luxe Smoky Shader. I'm just going to apply that to the outer V. There was a little bit of fallout with that shade. Now I'm just going to lightly blend that with my ccolor number 4 brush. Alright, I think that's looking pretty good. Now I'm going to cut my crease using my NYX glitter primer. And this retails for $6.50. And I swear by this glitter primer. This is so good for making your shimmers look absolutely stunning. Or if you want to use like pressed glitter or a loose glitter, honestly, anything shiny will just make pop, and for the price, I'm shocked. This one works just as well as the Too Faced one, if not better. And the Too Faced one, I believe, was like $20 or something ridiculous. I can't remember exactly, but I know this is only $6.50. I looked it up, so I'm sure of that. I swear by it. I also know a lot of other people swear by it, so it's not just me. Lots of people will tell you that this glitter primer is where it's at. I don't know where this brush is from, but this is what I'm using to cut my crease. It's just a flat tip concealer brush. Any flat tip concealer brush will do the job. Alright, now I'm just going to take this shimmer shade right here and place it on the outer portion of my lid. Now I want to go in with this shade right here on the inner portion of the lid. Alright, so now let's go in with the lower lash line. Alright, so for the lower lash line, I think I want to take this brown right here and put that on the outer portion of the lash line. And I'm just picking that up on a Jessup 230 pencil brush. And we're just going to drag that upwards towards the outer V. We're going to use that same brush to apply this lighter brown to the inner portion of the lower lash line. I'm just going to blend those shades using my doe color number 4 brush. And now for our inner corner highlight, I want to go in with this shade right here. I'm just going to be using my doe color number 13. And I am going to wet my brush really quickly. So that's basically the look. I am going to add liner and lashes. Really quickly before I do that, I want to let you know which liner and which lashes I am going to be using today because they are affordable, like the whole video. The lashes I decided to pair this look with are the Ioni in the style Arianna. These are really nice lashes. Bottom line, alright? So they are vegan and cruelty-free. They are 100% handmade 3D Fox mink lashes. And you know what the best part is? These lashes are $1. Yeah, you heard me right. $1 at the local Dollar Tree. I know, I'm shocked too. But you'll see them on my eyes. I actually wear Ioni lashes quite often because I bought every single pair that my Dollar Tree and local Dollar Trees had. Yes, I went to multiple ones to try and get them all because they have like a whole Halloween collection with all kinds of cute little faces. I love them so much. I think the quality is actually really good and I was shocked. I like bought a pair on a whim because I ran out of lashes and I was like, you know what, why not try it? I didn't expect anything. I expected to waste the $1 and I didn't care, you know, I just didn't care. It's $1, right? And so I did that and I came home and I was like, wait, what? These are $1? I really love these lashes. I don't know how they can afford to sell them for $1, but I'm living for it. I hope that you go check them out because it's a steal of a deal, guys. It really is. I decided to use my eyebrow pencil from e.l.f. as a waterline liner. I do want to say I'm not sure if this is recommended for eye use. I just use it in my eye because I don't care and I am here for the risk. You don't need to be. We're all living a different life. You know? So if you don't want to take that risk, maybe look it up or just opt out and use a brown eyeliner. Alright guys, I'm back. I added my lashes, my liner, and I also did another eye using the Fairy Tale palette. I know what you're thinking. Raven, why didn't you share that with us? And here's the thing. I was going to share this with you, and I did. I'm overdoing myself right here. I realized that this video was going to be way too long to incorporate another eye look, so I decided to break it down into 2 parts, kind of. The second part will just be on this palette. It'll be my first impressions using the Fairy Tale palette from ccolor. That video will go up pretty much as soon as this video goes up. So if you're watching this one and you're like, but I like that look, I want to see that. Raven, what? That's not fair. Well, it's going to be fair because you can just click on my channel and it'll be right there. What I'm going to use for my brows today is my NYX Precision Brow Pencil. It has a spoolie on this side, has the actual application on that side. So that's what she looks like. I have the shade Espresso. I really like this pencil. I like to outline my brows with this. I feel like it's a little bit lighter than I like my brows to actually be. So I like to go in after with my Ulta Beauty pomade, and this is in the shade Dark Brown. This is almost black in my opinion, and I live for it. I think it's a really good pomade, and I believe this pencil is like $8. I could be wrong. I'll link it down below. This, I think it's like $10. It'll last you forever. It's a very big pot. It doesn't look big, but believe me, I've had this for probably like 8 months. Trust me, it's worth it. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do them off camera just because it's easier for me and it's easier for you, so you don't have to watch me struggle, because Lord knows the brows don't always like to come together. But yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I will be right back. All right, I'm back with my brows filled in. For our brow highlight, I actually want to use the same shade that I used for our inner corner highlight. Okay, I'm terribly sorry if it changed placement. My phone did die and I do record on my phone, so that was a big bummer. While I waited for it to charge and I didn't want to just do nothing, I went ahead and primed my face using my Ulta Beauty Poreless Face Primer. I'm not exactly sure how much this is. It's been so long, and this was a sample, but I know it's not too expensive. I will be linking it down below so you can check it out if you're looking for it. I think it's a really good primer, actually. I also went ahead and did my foundation, and here's the kicker of the whole video, the most expensive product, and I'm sorry it has to be this way. I wanted to use an affordable foundation. However, I don't do well with foundation. Most foundations make me feel really cakey. I don't like the texture they give my skin. It kind of makes me feel like I'm wearing another person's skin over mine. That's not really the vibe that I'm here for. So I don't really like many foundations, even the high-end ones like Too Faced Born This Way. So many people rave about that foundation, and I do not like it whatsoever. I do like the It Cosmetics CC cream, but that one is like $40. So at least the one I chose isn't that expensive. I chose my Juvia's Place Shade Stick. I love this thing. This thing, oh my god. I was at Ulta one day and I saw this on sale for $6.50. These do retail for $16, which is a little bit steep, but I promise you it's worth it because I will be picking up another one when this runs out. And believe me, it won't be anytime soon because I have that much left, and that's a lot. It's so nice. It honestly feels like my own skin. I don't feel cakey. I can touch my skin. It's not like ooey and icky. I really enjoy it. I'm really happy I picked it up, and I definitely will be buying a replacement for it. So this is the most expensive thing in the entire video, but I really do recommend it. And Juvia's Place is an indie brand, so you're helping out indie brands, so you know, that's always a good thing. And then after that, I used my e.l.f. powder, and this retails for $3, so you can't really get a better deal than that. Now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. bronzer palette. This is the Bronze Beauty palette. It just looks like this. Now I'm taking that on my Jessup angled brush. I'm just gonna mix a little of these two shades. I'm going to add a tad to my temples as well. And just so you know, this bronzing palette does retail for $8. However, I got it on sale for I think $4 or $4.50, something really reasonable like that. Now that we have our bronzer looking pretty bronzy, we're gonna go in with some blush. And the blush I would like to use today is from BH Cosmetics. This is their Orange Chocolate Truffle blush palette. And boy, oh boy, do I love this palette so much. This palette does retail for $12. However, when I decided to do this video, I looked it up to make sure that I would have the price right for you guys, and I saw that it is on sale right now for $9. However, when I got it, it was on sale even more, and it was only $6. So they do sales. BH does sales all the time, and really good sales. I love BH Cosmetics. I mean, honestly, this palette is so nice. I love the formula. Also, I'm a sucker for an orange blush, also an orange highlight, also an orange lip, also an orange eye. I love the color orange, can you tell? Orange, green, yellow, those are my colors of choice. But yeah, I really love this palette. Today I want to use the darkest orange in the palette, and I'm going to be taking that on my Jessup blush brush. I just like to stamp it on and then blend it out with another brush. And this is just a really fluffy brush. I like to take a little bit on my nose as well. I just love a blushed nose. I think it's so cute. All right, when you have your blush looking the way that you like it, we're gonna go in with our highlighter, and I'm so excited for the highlighter. I actually have so many affordable highlighters in my collection. It was really hard to choose one to use today, but I kind of made it easy. So I went to Marshall's last night and I picked up a new one. So I figured we'd play with the new one. Well, it's new to me. This is definitely not a new palette, but you know, Marshall's has all that old goodies that you can find for discounted prices, and I found this actually on the clearance rack at Marshall's. So it was $3. Can you see that? Can you believe that? I couldn't, because these are actually really nice. And this is the Revolution Cheek Kit. This is the Make It Count one. They have quite a few other palettes that are similar like this with different colors, but this is Make It Count, and this retails online for $7. But again, I paid $3. Okay, so I want to be a little daring. I want to step outside my comfort zone and use this yellow that I don't think is going to be good for my skin tone, but who cares? We're here. We're ready to rumble. Like, let's just do it, right? Let's dive in. Wow, she's here. Look at that. It actually looks kind of pretty. Okay. I do feel like it'd be better for a deeper skin tone, but I mean, we're wildin' out here. I don't care. Do you care? I mean, I don't really care if you care, so we're wildin'. So now I'm gonna go in with this one right here. I'm going to highlight my nose, my temples, my lip, and my chin. All right, our face is basically done. I just want to add some cute little freckles because I wouldn't be me if I didn't. And the freckle pen I want to use today is my ColourPop freckle pen. It's actually the only freckle pen I own, but it is also very affordable. They usually retail for $8. I also got it when it was on sale. They go on sale pretty often, but also $8 really isn't bad for a freckle pen because a lot of them I've seen are like $22. So you know, $8 is really a steal. If you have natural freckles, let me tell you, I am jealous. All right, so now that we have our freckles on, we can go in with our NYX Radiant Finish Setting Spray. Don't remember exactly how much it was, but I know it was super affordable and I love it. I feel like it really does make the finished product just a little bit shinier and a little bit more, I guess, radiant would be the best word to say, and they chose it, so they know what they're talking about. Now let's go in with our lip. Now the lip was probably the hardest option because I have, again, so many wonderful, affordable lip products. I have a plethora of NYX liquid lipsticks that I love, holy grail products, but alas, I also have a nice little collection of Milani Amore lip shines. And I tell you what, this formula, it's the best. I want them to make more. I want to see it at Walmart. They have a Milani section. They have Milani lipsticks, but they don't have the Amore Shine liquid lipsticks. Why? I don't know. They need to, because this is the best formula. It's so nice. I can't stop talking about it because I'm honestly obsessed. I find them at Marshall's for $2.99, which that's a crazy great deal. So great. This is the shade Foxy. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite product was. Have you tried any of these products? Are you going to try any of these products? Would you like to see me do a favorites of my affordable makeup? Would you like to see me do a favorites of my high-end makeup? I want to know what you want to see. So let me know. I hope you have a wonderful day and stay beautiful.